In communication with Southern California, Channel 9 Public Affairs presents Teen Talk. Studies indicate that music can 1. Promote relaxation, 2. Improve creativity, 3. Reduce pain, and 4. Enhance the healing process.
It controls moods, it communicates thoughts and feelings, it expands consciousness. It is the first sound we hear in our mother's heartbeat, and it enriches our lives in ways we cannot measure. Music is such a pleasure, at least if it's the music of our choice. Some of us may ask the question, is this music I have been hearing lately? I'm Joseph Feinstein, and today on Teen Talk we've invited a panel of young people who are tuned into today's music and take the music of the 80s very seriously. They say it turns them on. Welcome, panel. Welcome, my turned-on panel, to Teen Talk. It's been said that music controls moods, communicates feelings, and expands the consciousness. What particular music affects you this way, and what music, essentially, do you like? Gildy, let's start off.
I like all types of music, but a lot of the music that I like is dance music because I'm a dancer. And I like really upbeat music that gets me really going and that can just make me dance my heart out, really.
Give me one person that you go crazy for.
Prince.
Prince.
I go crazy for Prince. I think he's
Prince.
A dance music genius.
He's a prince.
He's a prince.
Right, okay. Corey, what kind of music gets you kind of moving along?
Well, I really don't like heavy metal, but I also don't like soft music. I like pretty much in between. It just, it makes me happy and makes me sad.
If you don't like heavy metal, do you like light plastic? No, never mind. That was bad. That was bad. Irene, darling, what about you? What kind of music turns you on?
I like all kinds of different music, and I like heavy metal, and I like soft rock and hard rock, and I like rockabilly, like 60s.
Who's your favorite? One of your favorite people?
Billy Idol, definitely.
Billy Idol. Oh, God, I love Billy Idol. I don't even know who Billy Idol is. Who for you? Who for you?
No one in particular. I've been in a music school for the past year, so I've been playing a lot of jazz, and that music is so free. You know, that's the thing about it, is it's so nice to not even have to think about it, but just to play, and just play what you feel. So I've been listening to a lot of that lately.
You're a guitarist?
Drummer.
A drummer?
Yeah.
And it gives you a chance to just,
play
move.
whatever you want to play.
Really?
Yeah, that's what's nice about it.
Oh, that's so nice. That's a nice feeling, too. So
yeah, it really
for you,
is.
it is expanding the consciousness and keeping you very free and...
Yeah, very much.
Very much so.
Yeah.
What about you, Noah?
I don't know. I mean, I don't particularly have...
You should say, I don't know. When you all right, go ahead. I don't know. Yeah.
I hear that all the time.
I know.
No, but, I seriously don't have one particular group because there are so many groups that I do like that, it's hard to decide because sometimes maybe one group will come out with a better song that I like.
I'm sending you to a desert island and you only have one album. Whose album are you taking along?
It'd have to be the Beatles.
The Beatles.
It'd have to be the White Album.
The what? The Beatles' White Album.
Album.
You can't get a copy of that anymore.
I've got 2 of them.
So there, Mr. Feinstein.
Yeah.
So there, I showed you. Does music control your mood? Does anybody?
Yeah. Music definitely controls my mood. I can be happy and I can listen, to one of my favorite groups, and it can totally affect me, totally change my mood, put me in a different mood, and it really gets my adrenaline pumping. I get emotionally wrapped up in the music I like, and a lot of people don't understand that.
Well,
but it's just the way
help me understand it. Help me understand.
Well, it affects my whole body. I can feel it. It's like totally changes my mood.
In what sense? I mean, let's say it's been a lousy day. You got, a C in your Ed Career Options class, and your geometry teacher has bawled you out, and the other things have happened, and you're really in a bummer mood, and you're depressed as hell as you leave school, and you're going home. Go ahead.
Okay, I go home and I blast some like metal or something because it totally gets my aggressions out. If I'm mad or something, I just turn on for like an hour, just listen to some heavy metal.
Do you throw bricks at the windows?
Oh no. I just relax. I'll lie down on my bed or something. Just blast some heavy metal.
And what will happen to you? What's going on inside?
Just thoughts mainly. It relaxes me a lot.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
I see. So that's really neat. That's a nice kind of feeling. Irene, can you you're a dancer too, aren't you?
Yeah.
And acting and dancing and singing also a little bit?
A little bit, yeah,
Little
but
bit.
mostly acting. and
What does
dancing.
the music do for you? What is...
Like, for example, when I'm dancing, I like rhythm. I like a lot of like maybe Michael Jackson style music and Prince and a lot of music with rhythm, and it helps dance, and you really can feel the music and move, you know. And but sometimes when I drive a car and you're in traffic and it really makes you mad, and I like to listen to like heavy metal and you know.
I detect the traces of a little accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
You were born in Russia?
Yeah.
Do they like the music of America?
Yeah, they do. It's a big thing there.
It is a big thing?
It's very hard to get. You can get it in black market, but
Well, we'll bring over some albums when we go there next time, gang. We'll smuggle in jeans and Beatles records, okay?
no, Michael Jackson goes for about $200 right now.
A Michael Jackson, 200 rubles.
200 rubles.
200 rubles. Incredible. Oh, wow, that is mad.
Yeah.
What do you think makes a hit record? Is it the star? Is it the lyrics? Is it the melody? Or is it the PR advertising? Corey, take it.
Well, I think it's sort of the advertising, and I think it's who's singing it, what he looks like, and sometimes the lyrics. It just depends, because if it's a real popular group, some people tend to just like it no matter what it is.
Salieri, Mozart's competitor in the play Amadeus, stated, "It started simply enough, just a pulse in the lowest registers, bassoons and basset horns like a rusty squeeze box, and then suddenly, high above it, sounded a single note on the oboe. It hung there unwavering, piercing me through till breath could hold it no longer, and a clarinet withdrew it out of me and sweetened it to a phrase of such delight, it had me trembling." We all know Mozart was a genius. Is there any musician today that makes you react close to what Salieri did or how he felt? Pat?
Yeah, I think Jimi Hendrix.
Why do you feel that
he
way?
makes me feel like that because when he plays the guitar, he plays with only feeling. You know, there's no technicality there. He just picks up the guitar and plays, you know, whatever he feels. And
Yeah, go ahead.
it's so nice. It's nice like that when you're not like reading and everything. You just pick it up and you just play your emotions. You know, because it's like you're expressing yourself not verbally but through music.
I can sense that. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Gilda, you got somebody?
Not really somebody, but I know the musical chorus line. The beginning of that, going through the audition and just all those drums and all those accents hitting just makes my heart just pump.
And when I was reading about that, they all had to be, the people that were playing the parts of those that were going to fail, had to be just a beat off and a little bit less than the really great dancer they are, or else they would never have been in the play in the first place.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's really something that way. How about for you, Scott?
I don't think there's anyone in particular.
With a name like Scott McCartney, you got it made insofar as
Paul's
music.
great. Paul's great.
Paul, your brother, is great, right?
There's no one really in particular. I like a lot of different songs, but I really don't care who it's by, you know, as long if I like the melody, if I like the...
All right, so you're going to that same desert island to visit Noah, and you're only allowed to take one musician along with you. You can
listen
hear
to my
him or
Beatles
her
album.
anytime. Who are you going to take?
I don't know if I could take just one.
No?
No.
Well, you're only allowed one.
That would be really tough. I can't think of any one person right now because I'm enjoying so many different kinds of music.
Really?
I can't think of any one person that I would take.
Okay. Noah, would it be one of the Beatles or all the Beatles or?
I don't know. They're different things because, like, I mean, there's some songs on the cars that really put me in these good moods, and then there's like some of the other music that I listen to because I listen to a lot of parodies. And
What's a parody?
A parody, it can be made up of like different things. It could be a song that makes fun of something.
Yeah.
It can be a satire of another song. it can be just like a song that's made up completely, that's all in fun.
Who does that? Who does those kinds of things?
Well, there are different people. There's like Weird Al Yankovic, which is I think one of the top.
Oh, old Weird Al.
Eat It,
Yeah, I heard of him.
Eat It, and then there's like some other songs that he's made by him. Then there's let's see, Kip Adada has a lot of good songs out.
Is this music of the 80s or talk of the 80s?
No, it's music. I think there's maybe a little bit less than 50% that people that listen to music, I think they know much about parodies.
Terrific, terrific. Now there's a whole bunch of people, I am included in this bunch, of people who cannot decipher the lyrics of these songs. In other words, these people come on, they sing, and they're singing, and they're making noises, and I don't understand what they're saying.
Maybe it's not so much just like you're saying they're noises, but it's probably how they're feeling inside. So that's how you could probably interpret that.
They can feel that bad?
I mean, a lot of times
and sing about it too?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm from the Frank Sinatra school. I'm from the Petula Clark school. I like to be able to understand my lyrics. Even Lionel Richie, he sings a song and you know what he's singing and you know the words, and then you can kind of sing along with him. But so many of these people, they accentuate, the wrong syllable, and it leaves me wondering. Does that happen to you at all?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. You can't really understand a lot of just basically heavy metal to me. A lot of, like you'll see on concerts on MTV or whatever it is, and can't really understand it. And a lot of people I know complain about that.
Now you have a normal problem with English because of Russian, parentage and so forth. Do you understand the lyrics?
Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, but usually if I enjoy melody and I kind of get the beat and it keeps me moving if I dance and give me energy, like heavy metal, for example, I love it because sometimes just if you're depressed or, it kind of makes you forget things.
Who's heavy metal? Which groups are heavy metal?
Rat, AC/DC.
AC/DC?
White Snake, yeah.
White Snake?
White Snake, yeah. Yeah, they're really big right now.
Who is that? White Snake?
Yeah, the White Snake.
Yeah? What makes them so big? They'll maybe last another 3 weeks.
Well, they just came out with a new album. It's a hit.
It is?
Yeah, a lot of people like them. They opened up for Motley Crue.
I see. What do your parents say about all this music? I mean, let's turn attention. Go ahead, Noah.
My parents particularly don't really care. I mean, I could listen to probably like whatever I want to listen because.
Did you notice the cotton in their ears as they walk by your room?
I don't know. I don't think they particularly mind. I mean, when I listen to some of the stuff that like my mom likes, like Simon and Garfunkel or maybe Huey Lewis in the News. I mean, my mom would probably stand outside my door like
and
singing the words. Yeah. Or I mean, but I don't think they particularly care. But like some people, like when I go to my dentist, he's always telling me I should listen to more of the classical music.
I would suggest the same too, but how about those people that are singing all these terrible words and blasting, either our country or blasting and promoting sex and free sex and loving and all that sort of stuff? Is that a good idea?
Well, I don't know. I'm just kind of on the verge. What do you mean by free sex?
Well,
and stuff like that?
there are many people in the songs that they're singing that are singing some things that telling you to just go out and have a great old time without any consequences, without worrying about anything. Just do your number.
Well, I'm in a group called the Be Aware Girls, and we sing and dance. But seriously, we sing about teenage issues and stuff like that. And we have a song called Birth Control. And no, but it's serious. But what we're saying is take responsibility. And I don't think like that song that George Michael sings, I Want Your Sex. He said time over and over again that he means monogamy. It's not really what he's saying is go out and have fun and, do that, but what he's saying is have one partner.
We know that music can reduce stress and aid in healing, but many of the current sounds, at least to me, serve as noise and create headaches. Dr. John Diamond, who wrote Your Body Doesn't Lie, says that today's rock music depletes energy and weakens muscles. Panel, do you agree?
No.
No? No? Why?
It gives me energy. It makes me moving. It's like, you know, when I hear this music, it's just kind of like, come on, get up and go, you know?
Come on, get up and go. Okay, so for you, it's wake-up music.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Corey?
Oh, I sort of disagree. Like I say again, heavy metal sort of just I want to turn it off. It sort of puts me down a little bit. But regular, or not, I can't say regular music, just low, normal music, like sort of like Beach Boys or something, just gets me going.
That pulsation from that music really has a destructive kind of sound to me. It's like it's bamming away, almost like the rest of our society is bamming away at us to buy things and to use things and to spend money and to go and do and so forth. There's some part of our life that has to be serene and calm. And there's so much of our life that is so, you know, awful in terms of pressure from so many places, including the highways and the cars and the noise and the air pollution and all the rest of that stuff. Pat, any thoughts about this one?
Well, I don't think music has to do with any of that, but music definitely doesn't get me down. It gives me energy. I want to get out of the house. You know, it gives me energy. I need to get out, exercise. I don't think.
No wonder your mother keeps playing the music. She wants you to get out.
Yeah, exactly.
Move, get away from. Yeah, right.
I
Okay.
think music has a lot to do. I think there's different music for different moods in your life.
Tell me.
Different times. Well, I know when I'm in a dancing mood, I want something that's going to pump me up and just where I can have so much energy that I can just dance, and get all my energy out. And sometimes when I'm just driving along the road or I feel really romantic, in a real romantic mood, I'll just put like soft music on and start listening to that.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Do you get into a romantic mood often?
Yeah, I kind of do. Just when I'm in my car thinking, when I've things that I want to think about, I put on soft music.
Did you ever try playing slow music and try dancing to it really fast and stuff?
No, I've never tried that.
It's good. If you're a manic depressive, it'll work marvelously. Something like that. Do you go along that some music can really be destructive, or that it sends out destructive messages at all? Scott, is there any music along that line?
Maybe. I mean, I think it just depends on the individual. I mean, if you're going to let a certain kind of music, you know, cause your muscles to, you know, whatever you said, it'll give you headaches or whatever, you know, that's the individual. That's not necessarily the music, I don't think.
I'll tell you this much, when they interviewed people like Manson and some of these other characters who have done, Richard Ramirez, they talk about, you know, you wonder, are they screwed up, or does the music kind of enhance their being screwed up?
I think it's the weak person that lets music take over them is what it is. It's the person who's so weak that they can't stand for themselves, that they let music take over them.
Okay. All right, that's an interesting idea. Go ahead, Irene.
I think their personal problem isn't trying to blame somebody, so they use music. But it's not really music's fault. It's like it's already sick in their mind, so that's what it is.
Have any of you composed at all? Do any of you sit down and write, or besides? No.
I've been trying to, like, because I tinker around with my computer because I got like some special music programs on it, and right now I've transposed some songs, like some of the top songs, onto the computer.
And what's come out?
Pretty good song. Sometimes they sound better than the original, and sometimes they don't. You know, like I transposed Helena Rigby. I redid it and I put it on my computer.
And what came out?
It sounded great. It sounded really
If he
good.
says so for himself, it sounded great.
It sounds good.
That'd be wonderful. Maybe on the next time we do some music of the 90s.
90s.
Yeah,
we'll
bring it over and we'll have your contribution. Which of the three great Bs are going to last into the 90s? By the great Bs, I refer to Bach, Beethoven, and the Beatles. Who's gonna make it into the 90s?
All of them.
Beatles.
All of them.
I think all of them, because I mean they're all good. Because like when I was about 5, I think my favorite song was, at least from all of them, you know, one from all of them. Because like I really loved, like, what was it, Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, because I was like constantly singing that.
Well, I want to tell you that it took me many years to finally grow to learn to love the Beatles, and I mean it. When I first heard them, I just turned them out, And when I realized the quality of their lyrics and the quality of the ideas that they were disseminating, love and concern for other people, I was really turned on by a lot of it. Who do you think is going to last into the 90s?
Well, it depends on the band, really. I think the Beatles will last into the 90s, but a lot of other bands that aren't even big right now, just small bands, will make it into the 90s and be famous.
Michael
in the
Jackson?
90s. Oh yeah. No matter what he does, people always like him, just because he's famous.
U2. Is U2 going to be around in the 90s?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think so.
And Madonna, is she going to be around in the 90s, Scott?
She probably
Yeah.
will be,
Yeah.
Really?
She's real big right now. I mean, she appeals to a lot of people. So.
But they said the same thing about a lot of stars who we never even hear of anymore.
Yeah.
Kenny Rogers is on the downslope, unfortunately. I love Kenny Rogers. What do you think about, what will the music of the 1990s reflect, Geldy?
I think a lot of the music is openness. A lot of issues that are in society right now and people wanting to speak about them. I really like that George Michael song, and I think that's opened a lot of doors for a lot of new songs to be more open and more explicit, and people dealing with their problems.
Music transcends the spoken word and is one additional way to communicate. It opens our senses wide. Through music, we learn to express our emotions creatively and constructively. Through folk songs, patriotic songs, love songs, hymns, tribal rituals, classical music, and even music of the 80s, we derive a sense of place, a sense of belonging, and a sense of inspiration. Music is not only basic to our education, but to our humanity. It is our songs that help bring meaning and joy to our lives. So choose your music carefully. Panel, you've been wonderful. We'll be singing you very soon. This is Joseph Feinstein saying